The Bible provides a profound narrative detailing the fall of Satan and his angels, their rebellion against God, and the consequential judgment awaiting them. Drawing from key passages such as Isaiah 45:5-6 and Isaiah 45:21-33, this video explores the reasons behind Satan's heinous sin, the timeline of his fall, and the implications for both angels and humanity. The Unparalleled Rebellion, understanding Satan's defiance against God. The concept of rebellion against God reaches its zenith in the biblical narrative of Satan's fall. This video delves into the unparalleled rebellion of Lucifer, the once glorious angel turned adversary, exploring key scriptures and shedding light on the profound implications of his defiance. Isaiah 45:5-6, embracing God's uniqueness. Isaiah sets the stage by proclaiming the uniqueness of God and his lordship. This foundational passage underscores God's commitment to embracing and arming his people, paving the way for a deeper understanding of Satan's subsequent rebellion. Lucifer's ascent and pride. Isaiah 14:12-15 unveils the backstory of Lucifer, the star of the morning, who, intoxicated by his own beauty, succumbs to pride. This section explores the perfect being's tragic choice to rebel against God, marking the beginning of an unprecedented revolt. Retained influence despite expulsion. Examining the aftermath of Lucifer's fall, the video explores Isaiah 14:15, suggesting that despite being cast from his exalted position, Satan retained dignity and wielded influence. Even Michael, the archangel, refrained from a railing judgment, underscoring the gravity of Satan's rebellion. The time of Satan's fall. While the precise timing remains elusive, the video contemplates the chronology of Satan's fall. Considering Genesis 1:31 and the angel's presence during the creation of the heavens and the earth, the narrative places Satan's rebellion after the initial creation, but before the temptation of Adam and Eve. Satan's dominion and deception. Matthew 12:24-26 and Revelation 12:7 illuminate Satan's role as a deceiver, rallying angels to his rebellious cause. The divisive nature of Satan is highlighted, questioning how a kingdom divided against itself could stand. Satan's pride and fall, unraveling the tragedy of cosmic rebellion. The biblical narrative unfolds a profound tragedy in the form of Satan's pride and fall. This video delves into the core elements of Lucifer's once glorious existence, his descent into pride, and the subsequent rebellion that forever altered the cosmic order. Lucifer's radiant ascent. Isaiah 14:12-15 sets the stage for understanding Lucifer's initial state as the star of the morning, adorned with God's holy light. This passage illuminates the beauty and perfection of Lucifer, a high-ranking angel who once stood in God's presence, leading the celestial host in praise. The catalyst, pride. Lucifer's pristine state took a tragic turn as pride took root in his heart. The video explores the nature of Lucifer's pride, analyzing its significance as the catalyst for the cosmic rebellion. Lucifer's desire to ascend beyond his created station led to an insidious defiance against the most holy God. Expulsion and retained influence. Despite being cast down from his exalted position, Isaiah 14:15, the video examines how Lucifer, now Satan, retained some dignity and continued to exert influence. This retained influence adds a layer of complexity to the narrative, as even Michael, the archangel, refrained from delivering a railing judgment against him. The consequences of rebellion. Isaiah 45:5-6 and Isaiah 45:21-33 present the consequences of Satan's rebellion, emphasizing God's unique lordship, and the inherent justice of his rule. The video explores the repercussions of Lucifer's revolt, marking the beginning of sin's entry into the universe, Satan's dominion, and the unraveling. Matthew 12, 24, 26, and Revelation 12, 7 shed light on Satan's dominion over fallen angels and his role as the deceiver. The video navigates through these passages to underscore the unraveling of Satan's kingdom due to its inherent devices. Unveiling the timelines, the enigmatic period of Satan's fall. The timing of Satan's fall remains shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that biblical passages offer tantalizing hints to unravel. This video delves into the enigmatic period surrounding Satan's fall, examining Genesis, Isaiah, and other relevant scriptures to piece together the timeline of this pivotal cosmic event. Genesis 1:31, the pristine creation. The video begins by exploring the perfection of God's creation as depicted in Genesis 1:31. God beholds everything he made as very good, setting the stage for contemplating the initial harmony that existed before the disruptive forces of sin entered the universe. Angels present at Earth's foundation. Building on Job 38:7, which portrays angels rejoicing at the laying of Earth's foundation, the video ponders the possibility of angels existing before the creation account in Genesis 1:1. This raises questions about the timing of their fall concerning the broader narrative. Satan's fall before or after man. Navigating through the Genesis account, the video contemplates whether Satan's fall occurred before or after the creation of man. The proximity of Satan's rebellion to the temptation of Adam and Eve in Genesis 3 adds layers of intrigue to the timeline. Isaiah 14:15, Satan's definitive fall. Isaiah 14:15 marks a pivotal moment, emphasizing the definitive fall of Satan. The video delves into this verse, considering its implications for understanding when Satan's rebellion transpired in the broader context of biblical history. Time limits and deductions. Drawing on biblical evidence, the video discusses the absence of a clear revelation regarding the exact moment of Satan's fall. It then explores time limits deduced from the assumed inclusion of angels in the creation narrative. Satan's dominion in angels, unraveling the spiritual warfare. This video explores the complex relationship between Satan's dominion and the angels who became entwined in his rebellion. Drawing insights from biblical passages such as Matthew 12:24-26, Revelation 12:7, and Isaiah 14:13. It delves into the dynamics of spiritual warfare and the far-reaching consequences of Satan's divisive influence. Matthew 12:24-26, divisiveness in Satan's kingdom. The video begins by examining the words of Jesus in Matthew 12:24-26, where he addresses the Pharisees' accusations of casting out demons by Beelzebul, Satan. This passage unveils the inherent divisiveness within Satan's kingdom and prompts a closer look at the dynamics of rebellion among angels. Revelation 12:7, war in heaven. Revelation 12:7 portrays a celestial conflict where Michael, the archangel, and his angels wage war against the dragon, Satan, and his angels. This pivotal battle signifies the culmination of Satan's rebellion and the subsequent expulsion of the rebellious angels from heaven. Isaiah 14:13, Satan's plan to rule over angels. Isaiah 14:13 provides insight into Satan's ambitious plan to rule over angels. The video explores how Satan, in his pride, sought to elevate himself above the celestial order, leading to the recruitment of angels into his rebellious cause. The unrighteousness of Satan's trade. Examining the phrase "the unrighteousness of your trade" from Isaiah 14:13, the video contemplates whether Satan sold his rebellious cause to other angels. This notion aligns with his desire to establish dominion over celestial beings and emphasizes the deceptive nature of his rebellion. Consequences for fallen angels. The video discusses the irreversible consequences for angels who joined Satan in his rebellion. Revelation 12:4 describes a third of the stars being swept from heaven, symbolizing a significant portion of angels aligning with Satan. The moral decay and doomed fate of these fallen angels underscore the gravity of their choice. Theological reflections on Satan's rebellion, understanding the nature of evil. This video embarks on a theological exploration, reflecting on the profound implications of Satan's rebellion as presented in the Bible. By delving into key scriptures such as Isaiah 45:5-6, James 1:13, and Isaiah 43:13, it seeks to unravel the theological dimensions surrounding the entrance of evil into the universe. Isaiah 45:5-6, God's holiness and justice. The video initiates its theological reflections by contemplating Isaiah 45:5-6, emphasizing God's uniqueness, lordship, and commitment to justice. This sets the theological backdrop, portraying God's holiness as the standard by which all actions, including Satan's rebellion, are judged. James 1:13, the origin of temptation. James 1:13 provides a theological perspective on the origin of temptation. The video explores the idea that temptation does not originate from God, but stems from humanity's own flaws. This notion challenges misconceptions about God's role in the entrance of evil into the universe. The dilemma of God's sovereignty and human choice. Simultaneously exploring God's omnipotence and sovereignty, the video navigates through the theological dilemma of reconciling God's control over everything with humanity's capacity to choose. It addresses the age-old question of how a good and powerful God allows the existence of evil. Isaiah 41:4 and Isaiah 43:13, God's unchanging nature. The video reflects on Isaiah 41:4 and Isaiah 43:13, underscoring God's unchanging nature and his role as the first and the last. These verses provide a theological anchor, reassuring believers that God's eternal character remains constant amidst the challenges posed by Satan's rebellion. The purpose of God's judgment. Theological reflections extend to the purpose of God's judgment, as presented in the lake of fire in Revelation 20:10-15. The video contemplates how God's justice is manifested in the eternal separation of evil from his creation, bringing closure to the cosmic struggle against rebellion. God's sovereignty, exploring the unquestionable rule of the Almighty. This video delves into the profound concept of God's sovereignty, examining its significance in shaping the cosmic narrative and influencing the course of human history. Drawing insights from key scriptures, including Isaiah 41:4 and Isaiah 43:13, it seeks to unravel the depths of God's unquestionable rule over all creation. Isaiah 41:4, calling forth and guiding destinies. The exploration begins with Isaiah 41:4, which portrays God as the one who calls forth and guides the destinies of the generations of nations. This verse sets the stage for understanding God's active involvement in the unfolding of history and the destinies of individuals and nations. Implications for believers. The video concludes by exploring the implications of understanding God's sovereignty for believers. It contemplates how acknowledging his unquestionable rule brings assurance, trust, and a sense of purpose, even in the face of challenges and uncertainties.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.